Welcome. This is a recap for the sacred ceremony. We started it on 7/7/2026 for the 8/8 portal. Usually when portals happen, or power days is what we like to call them, the key codes and the downloads are going to start coming in usually 3 days before, and then the day of super powerfully, and then 3 days after. So when I do a healing sacred ceremony, I like to start on the day before, or the full moon, or the new moon, or whatever power day we're doing. I like to start doing the healings, the sacred ceremonies, which I spend 3, maybe 4 hours clearing out low frequencies and reactivating your light and the crystals that are inside of your mind and your body and your heart. So on this particular session, I did 3 days. I did 7 I did about 3.5 hours on that Friday. And then on Saturday, 4 hours off and on throughout the day. And then again on Sunday, to help you integrate, to help you transform, because that's what the Lion Day or any power day is here. It's here to help serve us to release the past, the low frequencies like the shame and the guilt and the anger and the sadness, and help us reactivate and connect to our hearts, our souls, our minds, our bodies with clarity, with integrity, with power. And I don't say learning, but maybe learning how to create with new possibilities, the unknown, the unexpected, the wonder and the peace and the joy. So if you have been living in any kind of chaos, lack, confusion, health issues, that's what we are and are always working on releasing and reactivating your light, your power. So remember, you're more than just your physical body. We have a physical body that we're using. And even though it is the densest part of us, it is still made of energy, meaning your bones and your muscles and your organs and hormones are all made of energy. And we also have auric fields, etheric fields, light bodies, chakra systems, unconscious, subconscious mind, soul, personality, memory bank, angels and guides and master guides here to help us as well. And if we're not focusing on the entirety of our being, like as an example, if you're only focusing on the physical body or even the mental body or even the emotional bodies and not looking at your chakra systems and the energetic fields that we are all made of, we're missing some very, very poignant, powerful pieces that are going to help you when we harmonize and clear out your fields and chakra systems in the entirety of your being with these low frequencies and the patterns and the pictures and the shame and the guilt and all the stuff that you certainly don't want to keep carrying into your next moment, or into any other lifetime that you are ever going to be living, right? So we have to focus on all of these pieces. These are so this was missing pieces for me for so many years, even though I thought that I was doing everything and I was doing everything that I knew about. And yet I didn't feel exactly the way that I wanted to feel until I started doing healing alchemy, until I started seeing pieces like, oh, there's stuff going on in my chakras. Oh, there's stuff going on in my auric field. Oh, my ways of escape are open, meaning I left my body when something happened when I was 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years old, or even just because of the density of the earth. And you, my love, as a high level empath, indigo child, crystal child. I mean, obviously we would not be communicating or talking if you are not like a star seed or I don't want to say I say a sensitive being of light. I call that my superpower. That is your superpower. Your awareness is your superpower. So anyway, this is a recap of the Lionsgate Sacred Ceremony, which was many, many hours of me moving things out and reactivating your light and helping you go up in frequency, which is actually the biggest gift that you can give to yourself or another person, meaning going up in frequency. And I just had a couple people who had family members pass away. And sometimes I think, oh, well, they're on their way out. They don't need healing. Hmm. Sometimes the reason why people stay even longer than you think that they are supposed to stay is because we all still need healings until the moment we take our last breath. You see, we can only go up in frequency when we are in a physical body, and we go, when we release from this planet Earth, we go to the frequency that our body is, that our being is at. So we want to do everything we can to clear out all, as my friend Joel would say, all the negatives, so that you can receive the upgrades of the light and the love and the positivity, as my friend Joel would say, who was 92 or 3 when I met him. He said, I would never do any of those whatever movie sessions you do. And I said, that's fine. And we became very dear, good friends. And then eventually he came in and had some sessions with me when he was like 95, 96 years old, and left this world at 98. I saw him the day before he passed away and did as many healings as I could for him. And he felt so light and had transformed so much. And he is such an inspiration. He works so hard to move out the negatives and only focus on the positive. And so that's what I'm inviting all of us to do, no matter what. Now, I recently had an experience where I was on a bicycle crash and it threw me out of my auric field. And I didn't notice that I wasn't centered in my aura. And then all of a sudden, I started to have some extreme pain in my body. So not being centered in your auric field can cause extreme physical pain in your body. When your aura isn't properly, let's see, we can have shattering in our light bodies, like from a fall or from a crash. If there's shattering in your bodies, it's going to be challenging for your health and vitality and even your mind and your body and your emotion to all work cohesively and feel really good and vibrant and healthy. So because of my level of, again, sensitivity, which is my superpower, which I decided to immerse myself in and realize that my sensitivity is my gift as it is your gift. And when we embrace this and honor this and really learn how to listen and tune in and feel and ask for more clarity and more power to heal, and all the information that you need to come through to you so that you can know how to not only help yourself, but other people, you are going to live a much different life. You're going to feel different. You're going to feel more empowered. You're going to feel more courageous, confident, able to express yourself regardless of what other people are thinking and or feeling. So actually that leads me into something that I was working on over the weekend to heal for everyone that was in the sacred ceremony. But if you happen to be listening to this, I'm going to ask you to ask for all the healings that took place over the weekend. If you would like to receive them, high self, creator God of all that is sharing with me that you can receive this healing as well. If you did receive the healing, I'm going to invite you to listen to this video a few times. So if you would like to receive the healing, just say, yes, I'm open to receive, receive, receive. And that is something that we're always working on, is helping you have a greater capacity to receive everything that your heart's desires. So usually, like money blocks, what we say, like our money blocks aren't really money blocks, although we can have vows of poverty. And we worked on that over the weekend, and we work on that every time I do healings for you, clearing vows of poverty, clearing vacuums of lack, clearing whatever reason could be not allowing you to receive more money, have more money, and live in the opulence and the luxury with money and overflow. But usually a money situation is a receiving situation or receiving block. So we always want to work on receiving all of life with ease, grace, joy, and glory. And that is actually a reason why I created, or Spirit created through me, a program called the 33-Day Art of Receiving. There are healing videos in that. There are activation videos in that. There are 10 ways to learn how to create and manifest your life exactly how you desire it. You receive videos every day, a journal that will help you stay in alignment and on track. I would highly recommend this program. It's $33 for the art of receiving, because if you can't receive life, love, compliments, money, help, assistance from other people and your angels and guides in the universe, that's a situation we want to work on helping you heal and release. And most of us have blocks receiving. So we can only have the life that we desire by the amount of openness that we can receive. So many, many years ago, Spirit told me, and I really was living a life that I absolutely loved. And Spirit said, we need you to learn how to receive more. And I was like, I'm receiving so much. And I felt so grateful. I'd overcome health challenges. I had basically gone to India for 5 months because I couldn't afford to live in the United States one more day or one more month. And I went there with like hardly any money. And I lived there for almost 6 months. And was such a beautiful, profound experience. So when I came back and I began to recreate my life and my business, I was so grateful. And Spirit said, but you feel guilty for receiving. You feel not, you feel like there's always something wrong in the background. And I was like, okay, I do. So help me, and help me learn how to receive your love, your light, your peace, your joy, your healings, your opulence, your luxury, and help me learn how to align with the truth of who I truly am, which is divinity and form. So remember, you, my love, are divinity and form. And you are not here to be a mere mortal. You are here to be a god or a goddess, an energetic being here having a human experience. And you are much more than just what's happening on this physical plane. And you, my love, have a team of angels and guides and master guides and energetic beings of light who are here assisting you and helping you. And so I'm going to invite you to start saying hello to them, asking them for help. When I first started doing this, I had I didn't know that they were really there, but I just started talking to them anyway. And I just started inviting them into myself, into my mind and my body, and into my life to help me with everything in every single moment. So the other piece that I'm sharing or being told to share with you is whatever's going on in your life, if it seems like chaos, I'm going to still invite you to say, in the midst of the chaos, that everything is working for me, for you, in perfect order and harmony. Everything is working for me in perfect order and harmony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I invite in my angels. I invite in my guides. I invite in whoever the higher power is that you potentially are communicating with. Invite them in to help you because they are so real. I could give you 100,000 examples, but I don't want this video to be too long as it's already longer than I had anticipated. So to the healing recap, and I'm going to invite each of you to say yes to really receiving this healing. So it started off with Friday being shown to clear out the idea that you have to make other people happy in order to be happy. That it is your job to make your parents happy. It is your job to make your spouse happy, your children happy, or whomever or everybody happy. It is not your job per se to help everybody be happy. Yet we can contribute to everybody's happiness, and we absolutely want to do that. But we don't want to be living in a trigger and feeling or having aspects of our being. So we have many different aspects of our being that are alive and living inside of us that we're saying, if you don't make your parents happy, then you can't be happy, or you can't make money, or you must suffer, or I mean, the list went on and on and on. So, whatever the case may be, I'm going to invite you to feel and be in this place where, wait a minute, it's not my responsibility to make other people happy. So say yes to that if you're open. So we cancel and clear that and eradicate that from the entirety of your being, both inside and outside of your energy field, through all time, space, and beyond, through all realms, all levels, all lifetimes, and all dimensions, and all bodies simultaneously. And uncreate that again from the beginning of time and recreate the essence and the energy of you say you say your name, deserve to be happy regardless of what anyone else is doing or not doing, regardless if anyone else is happy or not happy. It is your birthright to be happy inside yourself. So we're activating actually innate joy. So we all have innate joy. So we're activating and illuminating innate joy. And I'm asking for the downloads and the key codes to come through. Joy, peace, joy, wonder, passion, joy. Ahachikobariko. 33333. Threes represent joy, and anything in threes, so 333 is more powerful, times by 9 is infinite. So we're downloading those key codes for you now. It is safe for me to be happy. I'm allowed to be happy regardless of what anyone else is feeling and or doing. So take a deep breath and say yes to your innate joy and your happiness. And you can still contribute to other people's happiness, but from a place of I call it your sovereignty, but also neutrality. Okay. I can just go on and on. So I'm going to start talking really fast. I worked on healing, of course, your physical body, mental bodies, emotional bodies, auric field, etheric field, light bodies. I worked on hormones. Your hormones are energy. Your thyroid is energy. Your brain chemistry is energy. We worked on all of that. We worked on your acupuncture meridians, your proper blood flow, your pH balance. I made sure all of your alignment and your structure was aligned, your atlas, your spine, everything. So worked on your energetic frequency as well, because there's a lot of things that make you feel exhausted or tired. So we worked on that, clearing out tiredness. And I have another video if you'd like to watch that, to clear tiredness and help you really be in alignment with the flow and the passion and purpose of your own life. And that will help you actually have more energy. But also there's many different energetic components to our body and our field, and many things that actually drain our energy. So we're asking for that to be healed for you today. Say yes if you'd like, and you be fully embodied in your own natural energy, and you have the energy and the strength to do everything that you desire to do with ease, grace, joy, and delight. So the next piece, there's so many, I'm not even sure what to share, because there's no way I can share everything that we did in this healing session. But we activated light crystals and frequencies. So remember, if you ever watched or listened to Dr. Emoto's work, Messages from Water, how he did the water frequencies to music and or to words, and the water froze in crystal formations in whatever frequency he inputted into the water. So your body is like that as well. So we want to always be having very positive conversations with ourselves and our bodies. Our bodies are always, always listening. And the more we move out the low frequencies, the shame, the guilt, the emotions, the anger, the frequency, and reactivate the light and the love and the embodiment of that you, my love, are divinity and form, pure love, pure light, pure energy, here to shine and thrive. And it is safe for you to shine and thrive. So we worked on moving out anything that would be interfering with you feeling comfortable and safe with other people, safe with other people's emotions, safe in whatever is going on in your life and in your world. I'd like to help you feel rooted and grounded and protected and safe no matter what is happening or not happening. So please say that now. I give myself permission to now feel safe and grounded no matter what is happening in my life or not. I am safe and I am protected. So take a deep breath and say yes. And then we'll say that anything that has not been allowing you to feel that way, we demand be 100% canceled and cleared and uncreated from the beginning of time, from all realms, all levels, all lifetimes, all dimensions, and all bodies, and all aspects, and through all aspects of your being, both inside and outside of your energy fields, through all time, space, and beyond, through all realms, all levels, all lifetimes, and all dimensions. Deep breath and say yes. I'll keep going. Another huge piece that we worked on is not feeling lovable. So remember, the mind can think one thing, the emotions can feel another, the body can feel another, your field can be thinking another, your unconscious, subconscious mind as well can be thinking another, and your soul, personality, memory bank can be thinking something else. So you might think, oh, I feel loved, I feel lovable. Well, if you don't have all the love in the world and really feel like so loved, like so like smothered in love and smothered in being taken care of, there were aspects of your being that don't feel lovable. So we released and clear all aspects of your being that don't allow you to feel lovable from yourself. You want to feel lovable inside yourself. So we release that, say, yes, I release that. And I now activate, and it is safe and okay for me to feel lovable, to feel lovable. I am safe feeling lovable. I am lovable. And acknowledging yourself and who you are and who you came to be. So if you're not acknowledging yourself, there are reasons why you're not able to acknowledge yourself. You must acknowledge yourself and who you are and what you are doing and all the work and everything that you have done and been doing to be you. You are magnificent and you are beautiful, and you've done so much work in order to be who you are today. So we're releasing the past of all the things that are no longer serving you, that were causing you to feel shameful and guilt and not good enough. All the patterns and the pictures and the movies and all of that needs to get moved out. The stories moved out from the entirety of your being, both inside and outside of your energy fields, through all time, space, and beyond, through all realms, all levels, all lifetimes, and all dimensions, from the beginning of time and through the spaces in between, so that you feel that it is actually okay, more than okay, to acknowledge yourself, acknowledge who you are. You're a child of the most high light, a child of God, a child of fortune, a child of the universe, here to be loved and lovable, here to shine and thrive. So take a deep breath and say, yes, I love myself. And from this moment forward, I am going to continue to love myself, and thank my body for doing everything that it's doing for me, which is responding positively to everything you're eating, everything you're drinking, everything that you're doing. My body, my mind, my entire being is responding positively to perfect, vibrant health and vitality, to love, to opulence, to peace, to joy, to passion. Okay, we worked on healing physical pain in the body and anything that would make you feel like you have to be in pain in order to survive, or that you have to be sick because you're in a human body. So I worked on that. You do not have to be sick in order to be in a human body. You are able to shine and thrive and be happy and healthy and wealthy in your mind and in your body and in your heart and in your life. Say yes to that, or eradicating, releasing anything like that would be causing that, or that belief, or that energy. So I'm allowed to be happy and healthy in my body. I do not need to be sick in order to survive. I do not need to be sick in order to thrive. I do not need to be sick in order to receive attention. I do not need to be sick in order to get what I want. So we eradicate and release and uncreate that from the entirety of your being, both inside and outside of your energy fields, through all time, space, and beyond, through all realms, all levels, all lifetimes, all dimensions. And again, move out all the entities and all the beings and all the patterns and all the pictures from the beginning of time, from the entirety of their being, and help them realign with the truth of who you truly are. A divinity, you are divinity in form. So say yes to opulence, health, vitality, and everything that your heart's desires. So sometimes we're actually blocked in knowing what it is our heart's desire is, knowing what it is we're here to do, what we would like to create. Were you taught, or were you allowed to be you? Were you allowed to have everything that you desire? Were you allowed to have freedom of expression? I wasn't. I had to learn these things and clear out the stuff that was not allowing me to feel fully self-expressed in my body, that was not allowing me to create with new choices and new possibilities. So we can create from new possibilities. So we're going to ask, how wonderful can life be for me? Please ask, how wonderful can life be for me? And I would invite you to ask this every single day. This is another reason why the 33-day Art of Receiving program is so wonderful, because it's going to remind you to be open to receive more gifts, more unexpected gifts that that you can use, that you love, that you can share. And it's not about receiving for the sake of receiving alone. It's about, this mutual giving and sharing. If you can't receive, how can you give? You must fill yourself up, fill your cup up, and receive so that you can share. And it's a simultaneous moment to moment experience. Giving and sharing are all in the same thing. You know how good it feels to give? We receive as we give simultaneously in every moment. So anything that has not been allowing that for you, we demand that be uncreated and released from the beginning of time from all bodies simultaneously. I took it a good go. So we're doing some healing key codes for that, and move out the entities and the beings and reprogram everyone with it's safe. I am safe. And please say this: I am safe receiving. I am safe giving with nothing in return. I'm just safe being me, and I'm safe to make new choices for myself. We also worked on clearing out your channels of divine communication so that you can hear with greater clarity. So our channels, as soon as we're born on this planet, can get clogged up with all kinds of low frequencies. So we moved out low frequencies and all kinds of things that were interfering with you hearing your divine self, hearing your angels. So start saying hello to them, and they are here, and they will help you with everything. And listen to your knowingness. We cleared your channels to divine communication and knowingness, and listening and hearing and feeling. And we upgraded your chakras, your chakra systems, your gates, your gatekeepers. We gave you access to the celestial libraries filled with light and love and illumination and radiance and power, and helping you connect to your sovereignty and who you are and who you came here to be. We worked on, oh my gosh, so many more things. Self-expression, if I didn't say that, being able to express and communicate. We cleared lifetimes of trauma and pain and entities and beings that were not allowing you to be fully connected to your heart, your soul, your sovereignty, your guides, and your angels, and live in the garden. So we also want to work on remembering that mm, we did some big pieces on money. Money is not your source. Who is your source? You are. The light within you is your source, and it is inside of you. And if we are recognizing or trying to give ourselves value by how much money we have, spirit and your soul wants you to be okay with money, actually more than okay, but also okay without money. So you want to be okay without money and with money, because money is not your source or your supply. And your value is just you being you. You don't have to work hard for money. You don't have to prove anything to receive money, make money, have money. You get to receive money just because you are a divine child of the light. So I worked a lot on eradicating and releasing all types of, we'll call it interference, we'll call it distorted mirrors, distorted thinking, any emotions or feelings that were not allowing you to see and know your own and feel your own worthiness, regardless of how much money you have or not have. So remember, your source is not what you do, not your job, not this or not that. Your source and your supply is, I'll say, creator God of all that is, the universe. And you, my love, are one and connected and a child of the universe, the most high light, a God, a goddess here to shine and thrive. So say, yes, I'm open to that. And I will never allow money to interfere with my self worth or my worthiness, because I am a worthy, beautiful child of the light. And I'm going to ask you now, universe, creator God of all that is, show me how much you love me. Help me live in the garden of luxury and opulence and health and vitality, and have the most amazing, beautiful, happy, harmonious life, and help others and lift others up, but without feeling that I have to suffer in order to help create that here on earth. So say yes, 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 yes. And we're going to download wonder frequencies, rapture frequencies, release healing blocks, and help you receive, 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 and see yourself with greater clarity. So remember, you are divinity in form. So say, yes, I am divinity in form. My mind, my body, my heart is pure energy, pure love, pure light, pure energy. And I'm asking for more power to heal and open to receive, 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 and be fully aligned in mind and body and heart, inner world and outer world, with the highest frequency and the most amazing, beautiful everything. As you, my love, say, yes, I'm open to receive all of life with ease, grace, joy, and delight. And I'm open to work my mind, my body, my heart, my life, my inner world, my outer world, my finances, and everything that I'm doing with ease, grace, joy, and delight. And we say thank you. Mwah. Join me for a sacred ceremony or the 33-day art of receiving. Or if you would like to learn how to heal trauma for real, I would love to help you in my Healing Mastery Teacher Training program. Learn how to see with greater clarity and see what's actually really going on and affecting us and affecting you and affecting your loved ones and your clients and your pets. Oh my gosh, I always included our pets to receive the healing as well. So I love you. I love you. God loves you. So say, yes, I am loved and I am lovable and I am blessed. And say this all day long. Mwah. Join me. Let's create heaven on earth and inside of you. Thank you for joining me.